Hello, everyone, and welcome to my second recorded episode. We're going to be doing things a little bit different this time. Instead of playing Minecraft, we're going to play Warhammer 3. I've played Warhammer 3 a little bit. I've played mostly Warhammer 2, but I decided I wanted to have kind of two series going, and probably try to get out one episode per series per week. So ideally 2 episodes a week. And took a poll among some friends, and everyone decided on Warhammer, though Elden Ring was a close second. So yeah, we're going to be playing some Warhammer. I thought about trying to do the more story modes, but I decided instead to just do Immortal Empires. Good sandbox, I like it. And I do believe for the race and Lord, we are going to do Vampire Coast and Count Noctilus. Count Noctilus was one of the first... I think he's one of the first lords I played in Warhammer 2. It was a toss-up between him... let's see, it was a toss-up between him, a Tomb King. That was the very first race I ever played. I actually... When I bought Warhammer 2, I specifically bought the expansion for Tomb Kings right away, because I knew I wanted to play them. But yeah, it was a toss-up between Vampire Coast, Tomb Kings, or Wood Elves. Wood Elves are fun. But decided to go back to the my roots. Haven't played them in a while, and I like the hybrid, nice strong front line in the guns. So yeah, we're going to get right into it. Let's see. Now, fair warning, if you've watched anybody who's good at the game, I am not them. I'm okay at the game sometimes, and I am terrible at the games other times. So, I think for this first one, I'm just going to do normal for campaign difficulty and battle difficulty. End game difficulty, I'm going to leave most of these settings on, and I am going to leave Ultimate Crisis Mode on, except I'm going to turn off the biggest wah, because I hate it. I hate greed skins. They're so annoying. Unlimited time limits. And yeah, I think all that's good. Just leave it as is. So yeah, let's get into it. Now I'm not going to try to necessarily speedrun it, or I'm not going to specifically try to cheese it. If an AI does something stupid, I will absolutely take advantage of it, but I'm not going to just try to break the AI every single time. I shouldn't need to because it's on normal, but, I like to just play the game more or less as intended. Have fun with it. That being said, I might go for an end game Necrofex Colossus Doomstack. If you don't know what that is, that's this walking ship in the background. They're a lot of fun. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Depending on how the series goes and if people are interested in it, I might try to go for a long victory. If not, I might just do a short victory. And for anyone who doesn't know, in the more sandbox modes of Warhammer, both 2 and 3, and possibly 1, I'm not sure, they have short victories and long victories. The short victories are alright, here's the minimum objective you need to achieve, and if you achieve it, you can be done. That's it. Or they have more long-term victories. In this one, I believe the long-term victories pretty much own most of the world. Take over most of the world. Which is fun. I've only actually ever done that once, though. I've started a lot of campaigns. I've only completed one sandbox campaign, or campaign via world domination once. I think it was Wood Elves, actually. Ooh, I don't remember. I have won a couple campaigns as the Lizardmen, and I think the Vampire counts. Yeah, it's been a while. And also, it has actually been quite a while, so I might be rusty. Pardon me if I make any mistakes. or anything worthy of a blunder in chess.com. Should be fun though, learning experience and all that. This loading screen takes forever the first time though, so long. And also similar with the Minecraft episode, if the audio levels need balancing or anything else needs to be changed, let me know. I believe I've balanced the audio, but it's entirely possible that it still needs some work. This is, after all, only my second YouTube episode ever recorded. I was excited though. Got 10 views on the last one, 6 subscribers. It's awesome. Alrighty. So, I know how this goes in general. For anyone who doesn't know, there's a lot to explain, so I might try to explain as I go, might leave some things up to interpretation. One kind of central part is we've got these little missions that can be issued, and we complete the objective. It has a little description, and then we get the reward. So this one is just defeat an army belonging to the following faction in battle, Calidor. They set us up one right here. The nice thing is Warhammer kind of gives you a really quick and easy initial battle. So we'll probably take advantage of it because they have Dragon Princes, which are really good, and we can't see what these are yet. But I've got a Colossus and Depth Guard. So I think we'll be fine. I think we'll also fight this manually. Could probably auto-resolve, but I want to fight the first one. Yeah, we'll do that afterwards. This might be a terrible idea, but we shall see. Now, let me set technology. So this is something that happens in the background. You can choose to research something, and it will give you benefits to a particular like unit type, or like in this one, you're immune to storm and reef attrition, which basically means you don't take damage when you're in storms or reefs. I think for the first one, we'll probably go with gunnery crew. I like going with firepower. Just gets you some extra damage. Alrighty, let's go ahead and just attack him. Alright, yeah. So you can see here, battle result, close victory, casualties medium. This is the fight button. This is the retreat button. So if you're like, actually, I don't want to fight this, you can just leave. And this is the auto resolve, where the AI will take over. The AI is not that good. You will take a lot more casualties with the AI in most situations than you will fighting it alone. Unless maybe you're really bad at the game or you have a really weird matchup. There have been some times where I'll auto-resolve and take so much less casualties than I would otherwise. The game's kind of funky with how it decides to do things. But yeah, this Colossus, he's so much fun. See, I think is he anti-large? I don't remember. We'll check when we get in, because the only worrying unit in their entire army are these Dragon Princes. They're mounted cavalry. The archers can do some damage, but I think I can take them out relatively easily. I'm not worried about these spearmen. Their lord might be a problem, but unlikely. This screen, the left shows you your units and your lord. The right screen shows their lord and their units. And then in the center, it has like a diagram of the map. All right. And this is the deployment phase. So this is the map. I start right here. And generally speaking, I have to stay within this purple line, which you can also see a little bit on this screen. And then their units are here. They'll, for the most part, be within here. And I can't see their dragon princes, their cavalry, so they might either be here, or I don't remember if they have vanguard deployment, which means they can go anywhere. Hopefully they don't have that, because that would be a problem. All right. Doesn't really matter, so I'll just do start deployment. All right. So this is where I get to set up my army. So, and down here, you can see that one appeared over Noctilus. I'm hotkeying them so I can quickly access them. Let's see, you're... Okay. Let's put you in 3... Or 2, sorry. 3 and 4. So, I am going to place... And also, when you group them, it lets you place them all at once, which is quite handy. My plan is just to kind of take this hill, so they have to fight up the hill, and shoot them with my gunnery mobs and my gunnery white. So I have a lord, and I have a hero, which are kind of like single characters that have some sort of have some sort of abilities or powers or something. They're a little tougher than your average like troop unit. In fact, like you can see, this is my hero, the gunnery white. Lovely name, by the way. Let's see, where is... There we go. Alright, so this is my count. This is my lord, my commander. Not the prettiest looking fellow, but he's fun. This is equally non-pretty. Kind of grotesque a little bit. But that's the Necrofex Colossus. They do good work. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and do that. Immediately move up. And if you hold space, you can see where things are moving, so you can layer properly. There's the Dragon Princes. They're the ones I want to take out quickly, though I do want the archers. I do want to take out the archers.
Got my shooter.
Let's see. Skirmish mode on? No, okay. Yeah, garden mode. Just go ahead and kind of move up rather aggressively, because I don't want to take... They're doing a lot of damage with their archers, so I want to get up quickly in their face. Colossus, can you get up a little bit? And now one thing you do have to be worried about a little bit is sometimes big units like this that have a lot of firepower will in fact shoot your own people. And that is a bad thing. Depth guard will be good against any of their infantry. My infantry's kind of losing a little bit. Let's go ahead and reroute these guys to actually shoot them. And also, if you have units that are too close to your target, some units won't fire for fear of friendly fire, which is kind of nice, kind of handy sometimes.
Got my shooter.
Punish ammo. Let's go ahead and throw a bomb. So he has an ability here. It's a bomb throw. It's a little tiny bomb that blows up some stuff. Doesn't do a whole lot, but it'll help a little bit. Okay. You... I'm going to pull these guys out because they are dying. And I don't want them to die, ideally. Let's go ahead. I'm going to see if I can collapse this right line. And kind of pincer move. Okay. Nope. Oh, I don't have it. Okay. In multiplayer, you can kind of draw on the map. Let's go ahead and hit them with a Wraith Storm. Stop firing at me. That does good work. I should have done that so much sooner. Okay. So here at the top, it's the power bar, the balance of power. If it swings in favor, in our favor enough, we'll win the battle because they'll surrender. If it goes the other direction, we'll lose. Currently, okay, we lost one. Honestly, that's not bad because we can get these guys back. They're real easy. The Depth Guard, the Necrofex Colossus, and the Gunnery Wight are the only ones that we really particularly care about. Because we can't get them back yet. They're a little bit of a later game unit. Let's have you chase them down, actually. I don't know why the archers are moving up. Oh, they're probably going after these guys. Let's move them back. Hey, okay, we won. Now, one thing you can do to kind of min-max is you can chase down the units.
I shall dominate.
You can have them chase down because they'll get experience for every kill that they have. I don't particularly feel like it's needed here, but I might go ahead and take out this lord here. Let's go ahead and... Oh yeah, you can also speed up time. Don't really recommend speeding up time too much in the middle of a battle because you can easily miss something. But especially when you're chasing down, it's fine. Okay, you actually... Necrofex Colossus is doing a lot of friendly fire. Alright, we're not going to get him, so we'll just end that victory. It's possible, like, we took 317 losses. It's possible auto-resolve would have been better. But since we're on normal difficulty, it's not too big of a deal. But yeah. Their Dragon Princes did 91 damage. Killed 91 individual troops. Alright, and then you have this little choice at the bottom, so you can choose loot, you can choose to heal some units, or get loyalty. Loyalty basically keeps your lords from kind of like rebelling or defecting. You don't have to worry about it with your main lord, so the loyalty's kind of pointless at the moment. Experience is nice, but I think we'll just go with the treasury, because we'll have time to heal before we fight again. And, ooh, pretty good armor. Ward save is a percentage of damage reduction. Physical resist is specifically physical damage reduction, and then armor is... which is armor? Armor's just... I think armor's flat reduction. Go ahead and move a little bit. And... I think we're fine. I don't see any other armies. I don't think any other armies can quite reach us yet. So let's see. Got almost 7,000 treasury currently. Ooh, okay. Important thing with vampire counts. This rank up here, it says 14. This is a leaderboard of all the vampire counts. In my case, since it's a single player, they're all AI. But the more infamy you get, the higher up the rank you go. And let's see, objectives, victory conditions. All right, so here we go. Short campaign victory. You have to have 8,000 infamy, which would... You'd take 7th place. And then occupy, loot, raise, or sack 30 different settlements. That's for the short. Campaign is 25,000 infamy, 75 different settlements. And then domination, that's the one where it's just take over the world, 272. So like I said, we'll probably try to go for short campaign victory. If people like it, long campaign. Let's see. So this is a skill tree. Every single lord has their own skill tree. Or has a skill tree. I shouldn't say their own. Has a skill tree. Noctilus, I might go for this. It makes him regenerate health. Because he's actually, he's a pretty good, he's okay. He's not the best, but he's pretty good at, like, fighting himself. Some lords are more of, like, casters, and they're going to be squishier and shouldn't fight. Some are going to be warriors who should fight, and some are kind of half and half. I might actually go with Root Marcher first, though, because it's movement range, and movement range is really important. You know what? No. I'm actually not going to do... That's probably technically the best option, but I don't think I'm going to do that first. I'm going to do Melkoths. And then also, we got the suit of armor automatically equips to him at the moment, which is nice. So this is our one settlement. When you are Vampire Coast, specifically the Dreadfleet, you start with this settlement only, which is unique because it is in a... I don't see. It's not showing me. Oh, there we go. It is in a reef, and there's a lot of corruption, so if anybody tries to attack us, they will take a lot of damage. And here I can choose, if you own an entire province, you can choose a little buff. Let's go ahead and do this. Now, Noctilus. I want to upgrade the Dreadfleet a little bit. So, this is a menu. This upgrades your, like, little headquarters building. Let's just go ahead and do that. These are just more buildings you can do that each have their own little benefits. What can I recruit currently? So I can't recruit anything necessarily. So this is global recruitment. It's more expensive, takes longer, but you can do it kind of anywhere in the world. This is local. I don't have any buildings to do that, so I can't actually recruit anything. This is Raise Dead. This is basically pay money for units, which is really handy. And the more units that have died in the area, the better stuff you can get, so you can get some really late game troops early on. Let's do buildings first, because that's a little more important. I do want Fellbats, but I might do Gunnery Mob first. I need more population, so 2 turns I can build another building. Alright, now... and also, each unit has a cost. This is the top number, and an upkeep. The amount of gold you lose per turn, basically. Let's do you. I really want at least 1 CRV dog for taking out archers, because they're quick. And that is our... Yep, that is our first turn. That was really slow. It'll speed up a little bit, and I'll try not to over-explain too much. But the game is a little complicated. Well, okay. Not as... yeah, complicated. There's a lot of stuff going on. That you just kind of pick up after a little bit. Alright. Now... Ooh, our hero leveled up. So he also has a skill tree. What is Cackle Fruit? Powerful Explosion... Okay, so it's like another grenade. Boost income, specialist. I'm going to do this one. It gives all of my units experience. Which is quite handy. Because the higher the level, the more stats they have. So like here, he's rank 1, so he has +1 leadership, +1 melee attack, +1 melee defense. He has slightly different stats because he's a different type of unit, but Good to have.
Destruction.
Ooh, I can instantly go for handgun bombers.
Galleon's grave.
Okay. I'll go ahead and do that because I want those bombers. They're really good for destroying frontline. And I'm just going to wait because I'm going to get them instead. So end one more turn. Then I'll move a little bit because I don't want any of these elves to come after me. And this number here is how many civilizations there are and are currently going through. We started out with 282, I believe, and now we're already down to 271 on turn 3. Okay, let's move.
Nothing shall stop me.
Just a little bit further out. And then
Galleon's graveyard.
expansion.
Or death.
Okay. There we go. Alright, that'll give us 5 bombers next turn. This will be a nice army for any early game aggression. And for anyone who hasn't played it, there are ways of diplomacy. Like, you can kind of win through diplomacy. It's a little bit more difficult. The game's kind of designed for you just to kill things. But there is diplomacy, and I have seen somebody win turn 1 by using diplomacy. Ooh, which one do I want? Ammunition's nice. Armor-piercing missile damage is nice. Range is nice. Upgrade. This reduces the upkeep, which is nice, but I don't have those units yet, so let's just go for range.
Dreadfleet command.
Alright, let's see. This is a shipwreck. Let's search it, shall we?
The
No.
ocean.
Wrong stance. Let's search it, shall we? Alright, so you can either
Blow strongest at sea.
basically this is a little event. There is an enemy that we'll have to fight here. We can either wait and get less treasure or fight them and get more treasure. We're going to go ahead and fight them. Hopefully they're not too bad. Ooh, they are more vampire counts. They've also got... Ooh, okay. This will hurt a little bit. I need to take out their cannons as soon as possible because their cannons will destroy everything. Particularly my necrophax. Let's go ahead and quick save this just in case I absolutely blunder it, but I'll probably just live with the consequences of my actions. Alright, so it's basically just opposite position of where we were previously. Since they have the cannon and a gun line, these 2 units, and then these 2 units are ranged infantry, we don't really want to wait. We kind of want to press forward
Shall dominate the plan.
for the most part. With the dogs, I can wait a little bit longer, but it wouldn't be ideal. I can also get in these trees, because trees will partially block weapons fire. Also, they provide a little bit of coverage. And then here's my scurvy dogs. They have vanguard deployment, which means I can put them here. Let's see. Can't. Oh, I can't. Okay. The way this works also, you can put vanguard, like a single unit of vanguard in this corner. The outer edge, this outer white wall, nothing exists beyond that. That's the edge of the battlefield. This white wall is a safety zone around the enemy, so you can't just immediately push against the enemy. But there's a little tiny corner. All right. Now they're mostly just going to be waiting for us. slash me. So I'm going to go ahead and push forward. If I send in the dogs too early, everything else will just turn around and kill them because they're really weak. But if I push in with my main army at the same time that the dogs come around, it'll tie up their forces a little bit better. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. You can also do slow motion. They might see my depth guard. It's actually... This ability heals a unit. So let's go ahead and heal up the depth guard because they're good. I don't want to lose them. Alright, let's start off with a bang. My units are in place. So let's go ahead and start this off. Let's slow this down. If my units were healthier, I should win against their depth guard, because their depth guard are for larger monsters and mine are for regular infantry. Oh, look at the gunnery mob. The gunnery mob do some work. Yeah, and there we go. See, the dogs are taking apart the cannons. So typically, ranged units, if you approach them with with infantry, they'll run. Sometimes they don't, but typically they do. Ooh, I was just hit with the spell there. That hurts. Let's see. Let's go ahead and boost up depth guard again. Good, you're taking care of them. Let's get Noctilus in there. Okay, let's get y'all back. I think the handgun or the bombers are a little bit too close to use their bombs. So we want to get them out of battle and then bring them back in. They will do friendly fire. Let's bring the depth guard out. Why are they not doing anything? There we go. Melting them. Also melting my dude, but melted them, which is more important. Let's do that. And then also you get bonuses if you attack the enemy from the rear. Actually, wait. I want to take out those depth guard. Should be fairly easy. They're low on health. We should also just win shortly due to power. Their lord is plenty healthy, but they won't have troops. Ooh, my dogs are hurt. There we go. Now we're winning. Ouch. Okay, we want to end this quickly because my troops will kind of deteriorate. And I don't want them to die. If they get too low, they'll just automatically die anyway. Alright. I lost significantly less than they did, which is good. Yeah, their depth guard hurt. Cannons didn't do too much. Scurvy dogs were nice, though. 99 kills. Alright. This time, I'm going to do replenishment because it brings these guys back to life and heals everything else up a fair bit.
You shall be doomed, sir.
Are they still alive? Found a treasure map. Nice. Got a weapon.
Count
Alright.
Noctilus reigns.
Took some damage. Nothing that I can't recover from.
Ruthless.
Alright. For Noctilus, I think I'm going to do... maybe regen? Maybe health regen? Oh, I can do 2, actually. Let's do both of these. This makes him harder to kill. This regenerates his health. For this dude... let's go ahead and go down this tree. This tree will boost up his ability to fight. So he'll do more damage. Reload faster, so... oh, excuse me. Shoot faster. Turns him into a shotgun. And so forth. Ooh. I can build another thing. I do need an infantry.
They were not.
Like a frontline infantry. Let's go with that. And end turn. And there's a lot of background going on. So there will be some civilizations just that automatically hate me. There's some that automatically like me. It varies. They have varying reasons as to why. A lot of it is there are good guys called the... oh, shoot. The Legion... oh, okay. Anyone who watches this is going to facepalm. I think they're called like the Legions of Order and the... is it Agent of Order and Agent of Chaos, or Legions of Order and Legions of Chaos? Basically, quote-unquote good guys and quote-unquote bad guys. I think I'm technically quote-unquote bad guy. But we're just not going to give a cricket at the moment. And here I can recruit new lords. I'm not going to do that yet because it raises our upkeep a lot. Let's see, where do we want to go? We could continue to harass the elves, but I'd rather get a little bit stronger first. So let's go back home. See what that's like. Let's upgrade this. So here's another vampire coast. They are far stronger than I am. I cannot tangle with them. They shouldn't attack me. Shouldn't being the operative word. I might try to get to turn 10 and then call it for the first episode. Yeah, okay. They're not gonna bother me. I can also change stances. I'm gonna go to this one. Gives me more movement range, but gives me problems in battle. I don't intend on fighting, so that shouldn't matter. And generally speaking, if you're in like one of your own settlements, everything is cheaper for like units and buildings, and sometimes faster to like recruit or build. So it's a good idea to kind of stay there. Ooh, okay, so this is a nice event. Basically, I can choose a hero. I can choose a gunnery wight, like the dude that we have, who has the, musket. Or I can choose a Morngul Haunter. He's quite the scary looking dude. He's really good at just kind of breaking up an enemy line. He's a melee kind of half ghost. and he does some damage. He tears up some stuff. He's kind of ugly. And the good thing is, we're right here. This is actually what he looks like. Oh. He doesn't even... he's just a torso. And needs a haircut, but that's beside the point.
The dark.
Let's go there. Pick him up. Heroes, you can either have them inside your army, like the Gunnery White, or you can have them outside. And you can have them do hero actions, so you can have them disrupt somebody or try to assassinate another character or something. Early game, I kind of like just to put them in my army. They're a good little boost.
Death and destruction.
Ooh, okay. I have unlocked the buildings. This one in particular gives me mortars. This means that I can, if I get this unit, the mortar, I can just sit back and hit the enemy with a barrage of artillery, and they'll have to come to me the entire time dying. It's awesome. This gives me scurvy dogs, so I'll also do that. Spending a lot of my money, but it'll be good. Let's go ahead and do this one. This one, it generates 100 income per turn. Kind of offset my recent expenditures. And I tend to play a little bit of a conservative game, so I'll kind of take it easy up until I'm confident that I can handle whatever comes at me. It might not be the most interesting, and if it does get too boring, I will speed it up. That will also lead to me dying a lot more. Wait, Windows... How many turns? Oh. 2 turns, then I can get mortars. Okay, we might... I should probably call it there. You know, before I call it there, let me see if I can find one more... see if I can find one more... I just lost my train of thought. Entirely. Like, C-Wreck. Like the battle we did earlier against the other Vampire Coast. Let's actually do Gunsight, because it's armor piercing missile damage, so if they have like hero or like depth guard, I'll be able to take them out a little bit easier. Ooh, more scurvy dogs. And that'll be good. Let's set out. So I don't remember how to disable the overlay. But this is the world. It is quite large. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I am right here at the top right in my little mini-map. I'm right there. This is the entire world. It is huge. There is so much stuff. And there's civilizations all throughout. Most of them hate me. And I don't care. So what is this? Another enemy. Be at war with this civilization. They hate me anyway. But I'm going to leave them. So there is a Remnants of Battle right there. I might just full steam ahead to that one. And this is the diplomacy panel. This is where I can see the strength ranks of all the other civilizations, how many settlements they have, their attitude towards me, and if I want to, like, change that, I can basically bribe them into liking me, or give them settlements into liking me. Most of that I'm not interested in doing, though. If you're an Order faction, like say High Elves or Wood Elves or some of like the Empire, like the Men, it's a little bit easier to make friends with other Order factions. But as I am not an Order faction, it won't go as well. Still can do it, but it'll be a lot more upkeep. Oh, nice. This is a little buff that I get just kind of randomly. Oh, speaking of Orders of Men, here's one. I don't remember who these guys are. There's major factions, which are like the playable factions, and there's minor factions. I don't remember if these guys... I feel like they're a minor faction. New World Colonies. Ooh, no, they might be a real or a full faction.
I am waiting. Go, Reaver.
All right. So, oh, okay. So this didn't actually have a battle. I can either get failed cargo. Your army will perform better on campaign. Probably have more campaign movement speed and stuff like that. Or Arabian Arms. Your army will perform better in battle. So more like melee attack, more melee defense, and so forth. I'll just probably go with the... Okay, so what it did is it gave me less attrition and less upkeep. Which is quite nice. You know what? I've got a mission for it. Let's be at war with these guys.
A timely arrival. My warhounds haven't eaten in days.
Which one? Declare war. There we go. I'm ranked 97. They're ranked 87, so technically they're stronger.
Denied.
I'm not sure why he said denied when I declared war. That's not really something he can deny. But we'll... Even though he's stronger, we'll still have some fun with him. We might try to ransack his capital. Also, early game, it's generally a pretty good idea to focus on economy, this income generated. Because things will only get more expensive, and you will only ever need to spend more money. Well, okay. There's a few lords that don't care. And like Tomb Kings, their units don't have upkeep. So you can kind of just spam them, but they have other restrictions to keep from getting too powerful. This episode is getting a little bit long, so we'll try to fight them and then call it a day. All right, so this is kind of an important set to look at. So this is called public order. This is how happy or peaceful, maybe not happy, but peaceful the inhabitants of a city are. 100 is the highest it can go. That means there's no chance for revolt. 0 is the lowest, I think. And you can see here, I can't quite point at it, but you can see where the numbers come from. So buildings is a +12, chaos, corruption is a +5, control is -8, and so forth. If this says military presence, it means there's an army in the city. Since it doesn't, there's no army in the city, there still could be one nearby. Ooh, but it doesn't look like it. Now they do have a garrison. Marauder hunters, javelins, horsemen. So currently it'd be valiant defeat and casualties high because I don't have siege equipment and they have walls. So let's see what the terrain is like. Honestly, their army isn't too bad. Like, they've only got a couple of ranged units. So yeah, this episode might end up being an hour long. But let's go ahead and show you what a siege looks like. So I'm building siege equipment. And, okay, he's not after me. I'm building siege equipment. And then I'll be able to actually attack the settlement. And it'll give me a little bit more power. Like balance of power. I actually kind of like sieges. They are kind of easy to cheese, especially if you're ranged. Unless your enemy's also significantly ranged, in which case you have a really hard time with it. So if I click on here, now I could auto-resolve for a Pyrrhic victory, casualties medium, and not lose anything. But we're going to fight it. I'm going to try to make it quick, but we're going to fight it. And I might try to do longer videos comparatively with this. Like with Minecraft, I was going to try to keep it at 30 minutes. This I might try to do closer to 45 an hour. We'll kind of see how everything settles in. And if anybody has any preferences, let me know. So if you'd prefer 30 minutes, 45 minutes, hour, don't really plan on going above an hour. But if you prefer it, if enough people prefer it, I will. My front line is really weak. I only have one good frontline unit. Well, two. And this is one thing where I will cheese a little bit. I'm going to try to just whittle them down with range units and then send in my infantry, I think. So this is these are the siege towers. They'll very, very slowly go towards the wall, and when they reach there, you won't have to climb the wall. You'll be able to go on top. Let's see, where do I want to attack from? So each of these towers will shoot at us. So it's generally a good idea to try to find the least defended area. I don't think that exists here. Yeah, not really. Siege battles got a lot more complicated in Warhammer 3. In Warhammer 2, it was just defeat the enemy. In Warhammer 3, it's like you've got capture points, and you've got, you know, all these control points, and the defenders will have supply locations and like towers and defenses. It does get really complicated. Actually, this might be a good place because it'll have two towers. These towers will be shooting this way. This tower will be shooting this way, and they do cover a cone. But I think this might be good because it's only two. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll have you on 1, you on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then when these guys dock, I'll put them in 4. Okay, but I need to get everybody over here. And I might leave my scurvy dogs over here. They're nice and quick, so they can move around. I might leave them to try to do a flanking maneuver. What's still... Oh, all of them. These guys. I'm kind of grouping them. It's generally not a good idea to group them too much. And I need somewhere to go in, so I might break left towards this gatehouse. Okay, yeah, you're the scurvy dogs. Okay. Let's start this battle. And if I hover over this, you can see where the tower can hit. If I take them off this wall, if I kill the units on the wall, they will no longer control the towers. Let's send the Mongol over there. You forward. Okay, let's go ahead. And just use an ability on the Marauders once I get within range. Also, when you're using an ability, it does automatically go to slow speed, which is nice. How far do I have to get? Okay. I'll let it get a little bit further because I'm not quite close enough. The blue circle you see on the ground that's moving, that is my range. Mongol Haunter just took a lot of damage. Look at him go, though. troops shall shortly be
Finger on the trigger.
within range. They're slowly working on the wall, or the door. Oh, it's going to take them so long. Let's have them actually go help the Mongol. He's already doing more damage.
Let it begin.
See if I can get these guys in a position where they can rain fire down those guys.
Halt, Noctilus.
Gonna have to heal the depth guard. Ah! That was wrong button. Wrong button. Okay. Go. You shoot them. Climb the wall.
Halt, Noctilus.
I don't know why I can't target the depth guard. On or below a platform.
Defeat is unacceptable. There's the target.
Y'all can't. I don't have the angle, do you? Let's just go ahead and send them up the walls. My depth guard are hurting a little bit.
Halt, Noctilus.
Let's also have you go up. I don't think this does friendly fire. I don't think. Yep.
No mercy.
Attack thrower. Oh, it's already done. Okay. I'll probably take a little bit more damage here than I would otherwise. There's the Mongol. He does some work. He's mostly anti-infantry, so he should really be fighting these guys. The scurvy dogs, the Martyr Horsemen. He'll do wonderful things.
Both dead. Agreed.
We're going to get a lot of friendly fire. But I'm okay with that, I think. Colossus is taking some damage. Mongol's taking some damage. I think the Mongol of everybody will be fine now. That.
Show us.
Oh. Oh, you're that dude. Okay. Let's get them on the wall so they can actually fire down. Ooh, look at our whites. Okay, or not, sorry. It's the Death Guard. Oh, I'm gonna lose my Death Guard.
Noctilus. Ready.
Okay, I might have saved my Depth Guard, hopefully. Keep it down. Ooh, okay. This is not going terribly well. I probably misplayed this badly. Just get these guys.
Let me shoot them. Killing targets.
Where are you? You get out of there. I really needed more of a front line. This might be embarrassingly bad. Ah, my Morgul died. Okay, yeah, this is terrible. I should not have done this. Oh, I don't want to press this anymore. Oh well. Let's bring in the bombers. They might be able to save this. My depth guard are still alive somewhere.
There's the target. Obey. Canary white.
You know what?
Stop at nothing.
Let me see if I can take out their lord. If I can take out their lord, that'll help a little bit.
Canary white.
Come on, shoot at him. This might be the most Pyrrhic of victories. Let's go ahead and do you. Just kind of weaken them, soften them up. You get off the wall. I can't heal when they're on the wall, is the problem. Okay, I'm starting to win.
Unstoppable. Brothers, good. At once. Oblivion.
I can kill their lord.
We will see. Finger on the trigger.
You can either win by completely eliminating the enemy, or you can win by capturing stuff. I'm just going to try to win by eliminating the enemy.
Your call. Orders. Ready. Blood will spill. Meet your doom.
Come on. Okay, get out of there. My bomber's about to come into range. I don't want him to become a depth guard.
Halt, Noctilus.
Do not target you.
Thunder.
I'm losing health.
Death serve.
Why can I not do depth guard? This is invalid ally. This is not ally.
No backing down.
Okay, I might lose my depth guard.
Halt, Noctilus.
I might have just made this incredibly hard on myself. Yeah, okay, I'm going to lose my depth guard.
Mortals quay.
This is going to be so close.
We will succeed.
Do you have my Colossus? The problem is... Oh, I should have been sending him around.
From salt. Everything dies.
Man, I'm so rusty at this. Kill that dude. If the Lord dies, I might be able to pull this out.
You serve me!
Gunnery mob! Always crew.
Oh, he's out of ammo, so he's having to go on foot. That might be okay. I'm winning slowly. Their lord's almost dead. Okay, their lord's routing. Hey, I won. Oh, goodness gracious, that was so terrible. I haven't played a worse siege in so long. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna auto-resolve sieges, if possible, until I can get back in the swing of things. That was mildly painful. Still had less losses. Barely. Alright, so I can occupy it. I can live there, establish a pirate cove, which is kind of like a underbelly, a black market type of deal. Sack it for money, but give it to them, or raise it and completely destroy the settlement. I'm thinking pirate cove, because those are useful in the long run.
Leech from their labors.
Yeah, I lost my heroes. That was painful. So let's see. Income, research, infamy, income, infamy, recruit rank, infamy, and vampire. Let's do... That's based on the settlement versus a flat 200. Let's do this one.
Count Noctilus reigns.
So, yep, that was not a good battle. But hey, I can recoup my losses by just spending some money. I should honestly get some of these guys. These guys are basically walking bombs. They just blow up. They do a lot of damage. I do need more front line. Let's do you. I'm gonna... I might risk it, since Skeggy doesn't currently have any other units nearby. I'm going to just kind of sit here, recoup, and get some cannons. I'll get one more of those guys. And then another cannon. And another one of those guys. Alright. Then I'll have a full 20 stack. That should be pretty good for continuing my existence. That hurt. But, you know, we're still alive. It's early game. We can easily recover from that. But I think I will go ahead and leave it here. Let me know what everybody thinks. Don't judge me too hardly yet. And hope y'all enjoyed, and please do come again. Goodbye.